So this is my first live YouTube chat. My YouTube channel is basically just whatever's in here. I'll just dump out on here. Mostly just for entertainment purposes. I'm a strange dude. I have weird ideologies and thoughts. Crazy shit in my head and all that kind of stuff. Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't censor my vulgarity or nothing. I'm pretty profane. I say fuck a lot. Yeah, and I make stupid videos like inhaling helium balloons and talking like a squirrel or a chipmunk or whatever. Yeah, that's my thing. So this live stream thing or whatever is my first attempt at it. I've completely forgotten how to access my YouTube channel Earl thing so I can put it on other pages and say, hey, go to this Earl to see my shit. And not literally. But yeah, so that's the thing. And I'm thinking nothing at this particular moment. My mind just completely went fucking blank. The point. I guess to start today, my point is just have fun, enjoy life, do what you got to do, and try not to harm other people or nothing. Just tolerate each other, be compassionate, friendly, all that kind of shit. And my brain just keeps going blank, man. Sorry about this, guys. Usually I have a more thought out idea of what's going to come randomly flying out of my mouth, which isn't all that random because I've like sort of pre-thought about it or whatever. But today I'm having brain farts like I didn't believe. Yeah. The gist of my channel is I have a perspective. I call it the Terran perspective. Basically, it's just like we're all humans. We're all Homo sapiens, right? So we all are that. But there's two different kinds of human beings from my perspective. There's like the humans, like the regular everyday Joes that run around doing their program 9 to 5, whatever they have to do to make ends meet, not really paying much attention to the universe around them or the shit around them or the world around them, or they program. They're following a program. They're stuck from my point of view. Like I said, this is all just my point of view. It's not like some sort of written law or nothing. It's just my perspective on life, the universe, and everything. I have my ideas on how things could be fixed, maybe, or changed, or whatever. The main point is I think our society is working on a outdated operating system. When there was less humans on the planet, it probably worked okay, but there's like too many humans, the OS doesn't function anymore, and too many people chase an imaginary concept, which unfortunately is a necessity in our world, which is money. Money's not real; it's just an imaginary concept. It's again my perspective, but it's another one of those devices the group of wealthy owners of everything use to keep us all under control. Sorry, I have to have some cola. No, unfortunately, there's no booze in that, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, you can't. Where was I? Oh, those wealthy people who are like in charge of like owning everything and all that stuff. You can't really think about that too much because there's not much you can do about that. And they ain't letting no new people in their rich person club. They're like not gonna do that. Oh, UK subs, Warhead, what a wicked team. I don't know if you can hear the music I have playing in the background. It's not my music. It's just music I enjoy. I tend to be listening to music a lot of the time, so you're probably going to hear a lot of different types of music in the background if it actually is hearable. I don't really know. I can't tell. Uh, yeah, back to what I was talking about though. A Terran perspective is pretty basic. It's do no harm, try to live life with as many happy moments as one can possibly have. Try not to dwell on the negative parts of life. They're just moments. Life is just a series of moments. They begin, they have a middle, and then they end, and the next moment begins. Nothing's permanent, really. Uh, there's always a chance that things will change to get better. It's not always going to be what it currently might be if it's shitty. If it's good, then right on, try to maintain that as long as you can. But if you're having a shitty moment, don't stress about it. It's gonna pass. It'll turn into something else eventually. And oh, my cigarette went out. Hey, can you have it? Where's my fucking lighter? There's my fucking lighter. Fucking lighter. I found it. Yeah. So there you go. There's 2 or 3 points of the Terran perspective. I'll make a better video of all this shit at a later date. Not practicing how the hell to use this streaming shit. It's not like I'm expecting to have a whole bunch of people go, "Wow, man, I want to listen to your ramble on about shit." But our world is in a pretty fucked up state of affairs, and there are some people, in charge of countries and running governments that really should not be there. I'm not going to name names or nothing because I don't want to get too serious or nothing, but a Terran would never harm another living being, you know. Yeah, they'd hunt for food. They would defend themselves if they had to, but they would do whatever they could to avoid that ultimate, shitty and violent outcome. Having to defend oneself with your boots is never very fun, and both people always end up walking away injured, no matter who thinks they're the victor. Both people are broken and damaged. So, to me, I don't see that as being any kind of valid solution to anything. That's just us resorting back to our more primitive ways, which we really don't need to do in this modern day and age. Yeah. And so Terrans also believe that we don't live on just a gigantic rock floating in space. Planet Earth is a living organism. It's an organism just like any other organism. And we, as beings on that organism, having been given life by this organism, are supposed to be sort of living in a symbiotic relationship with the organism. Unfortunately, as human beings tend to act more like a virus and spread to an area and rape it of all of its resources, cut down everything in our path, and that's not living in unison with your environment. The silly thing is all we're really doing now is just killing the planet's ability to sustain our life form. And I don't know if people are thinking science fiction or whatever. And I'm a total science fiction nerd. I love sci-fi, and all that stuff. But even I know there's no chance in hell our civilization is going to go live on another planet. Number one, there's no planet like Earth within our reach. And you can't live on Mars. That's just a ridiculous pipe dream. Not unless they spent trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars building habitats inside the gigantic canyons of Mars. You couldn't live on the surface. It gets pelted by shit too much. And living on the moon, well, we could probably put a moon base up there, but the same problem. Meteors and shit crashing into it. It'd have to be a pretty stable and pretty sturdy thing in order for it to work. You don't have that option. So it just seems kind of silly to me that the humans running around would, destroy their only place to live. And the rich people ain't got nowhere to go either. It's that wealthy elite. Where are they going to go? Live underground? They don't have spaceships to take them anywhere. You know? So yeah, that's kind of silly. So a Terran would never damage the planet they live on. That's just, illogical. It's not, it's counterproductive. Doesn't do any good. And finally, we're not violent people. We don't really condone violence at all. Kind of think it's a waste of time and a waste of energy. Just like anger, most emotions. They're not like, well, not a waste. Emotions aren't a waste. I shouldn't say that. What I should say is that we have the ability to control our emotions. We don't necessarily have to fly off the handle and just react to it. Terran knows this and will put into practice things like if I get angry and I feel myself like losing that temper where I'm feeling the rage creeping up, well, I'll just politely remove myself from the situation, take a few deep breaths for a minute or so, and by the time I've done that, whatever was making that rage feeling come has passed, because it's just a chemical reaction in the brain to outside stimulus. So why would I bother with it, right? Breathe the anger chemical away, and you're not angry no more, and you can think more rationally about what it was that triggered that emotional response in the first place, right? Same goes with being sad or excessively happy or whatever the case. You're fully in control of the chemicals that enter your brain and how to push them out. Well, the natural, the emotional responses. We don't have to be controlled by them. We can flip that coin. We all have that ability up here. And to be honest, all it is just getting more oxygen into the brain and causing your brain to flush with more blood to push the chemical out, right? And then you're done with it. No more anger, or at least no more rage. Anyway, you might still be pissed off, but you won't be furious about it. You'll just be like, that fucking makes me angry. But that's about it, and that's a hell of a lot more pleasant to deal with than somebody who's like, got a club and flailing their arms and shit around and wanting to beat people with their club. That's just kind of ridiculous. So yeah, this channel of mine will be about a lot of things, but primarily I'll be just trying to get my own perspective about life, the universe, and everything out for other people to hear if they want to hear it. And if they don't, well, I don't really give a flying fuck. To be honest, I don't give a flying fuck if anybody ever watches this. I would like it if people did, and it'd be kind of cool, but I'm not relying on it. I'm just hoping that, like-minded people bump into this shit, hear what I'm saying, and, join in the conversation kind of thing, or whatever. Yeah. And like I said, this wasn't all that intensely informative. I didn't get into any severe details. I just wanted to say that I do feel there is a distinct separation between your average everyday human and then what I would call a Terran, which is just a play on the term terra firma, which is Latin for planet Earth. Ball of Earth or ball of Earth, something like that anyway. So I refer to certain types of human beings, certain perspectives that certain humans have as being Terran. And I'll get a little further into this in later videos as well. As most Terrans are what I would call empathic. They have the ability to sense the emotions and the emotional state of other people and people around them. And a lot of empaths don't even know they're empathic. They're completely unaware of the fact that the emotion they are currently experiencing doesn't belong to them. They're just sensing it in someone else. Empathy can go a long way. It can show you a lot when you're aware of it and when you've been aware of it for a long time. So in later videos coming in the following days or weeks or however long it takes me to actually get to them, there will be further explanations into my Terran perspective. I'm just hoping that it can unify all of us into one kind of it'd be nice if we could unify as a people instead of, you know, infighting about really silly things that we don't really need to be bickering about. You know, we're all Homo sapien. We all come from Earth. Our ancestors are probably aliens. People should have a heyday with that one. But I do have a theory that I believe is pretty damn close to true, given the evidence that's floating around there nowadays that archaeologists are digging up and stuff. It's kind of a no-brainer. You know, we didn't necessarily completely evolve here on Earth. Some of us did. Some of us are the ancestors of beings from somewhere else, or a combination of, you know, the Homo sapien that lived here before they showed up, and then when they showed up, they started, you know, bumping uglies with each other and created us. Whatever. But like I said, this the end of this video. It's almost 15 minutes long now, so it's getting kind of lengthy, and I'm just sort of rambling on and jumping all over the place with different topics, and not being very thorough or whatever. And a lot of what I've said has been pretty vague. And I'll repeat it one more time. In later videos, I will get some more detail. I'll, you know, put it all in a proper order so it makes proper sense, and hopefully people will dig it. If you don't, you don't have to. Much love to all compassionate life in the universe, and may your days be happy ones, and may you find joy and happiness in the things that you do. So, much love and peace out.